Hey guys, it's Vista Pain. I know it's been a little while since I've did a video. Of course, where I live we get wintertime, so I don't do anything with the car during the winter in store. But I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update. It's been 8 months. I think it's been like 8 months since I did any kind of video. Of course, still have my car. Don't mind the dust and the bird shit and all of the fun stuff. Give you a little update of what happened probably within the last few months of putting the car back on the road, just driving around, having a blast. And our infinite for more power has finally happened. Last night I stayed over at the shop that I work at, and I put a new turbo in. I've been wanting to up the power a little bit. So I went with an X47. I didn't want to go anything much. I don't need anything more powerful than that, really. It uses basically the stock turbo with some modifications. You know, they bore it out, put a bigger turbine in it. So that's what I did. I don't have any auxiliary fuel, so I'll get somewhere around 300 horse. Question mark on the torque. But when I do get auxiliary, I'll probably push it more towards the 400 mark, which is where I'd be comfortable with. I don't plan on pulling a motor or building a motor for that type of purpose. It's a fun car, and with this turbo, I think I'll be pretty happy. I think you guys would be happy if you decided you wanted to do something a little bit more fun. I mean, if the car isn't fun enough. So, anyways, that was the most recent thing I did to this. This lovely little automobile. And of course, I'm sure you can realize that there was a little bit of damage to the lower bumper. A couple months ago, this is what happens when you hit a raccoon doing about 55 miles an hour. I actually hit him dead square on, like right in the center. So he broke the lower lip off the car, and then he dented a couple little fins over. There was more damage. The core support had a big old crack right straight across it, and believe it or not, it even broke both tabs on the headlight. I was like, really? So when you're traveling in your little Fiesta, avoid small animals and critters. They do extensive amounts of damage to your car. Now, I do have a new bumper for the car, but I have to get it painted still. But I'm kind of digging the look without the little lower splitter there. You know, maybe that's an idea that maybe I should just get an aftermarket splitter for the bottom and trim the bumper a little bit, because you can still see where the lower lip used to be on the bumper. So that happened, like I said, a few months ago, driving my car. And of course, I'm pretty sure you're wondering why this stuff is sticking to the grill. You know, a little cotton fuzz here. That is because I actually, when I had the grill off, I put a mesh along the front here. Yeah, you can see it all moving around. Basically what it is just to kind of catch all the crap that would normally end up into the radiator and AC condenser, or in my case, since I shaved the grill, across the actual bumper that's behind here, which you can see my cool little semi-hidden Hoonigan sticker, because, race car. But yeah, this isn't held in by anything really at all. It's actually just I pulled it nice and tight while pushing it into the bumper, and then I just trimmed the excess around on the inside, of course, and it's nice and tight, so that's what I did. So that's pretty cool. And if you guys are wondering about shaving the grill and doing stuff like this, you do have to pull the front bumper. There's no just grabbing onto it and pulling it out like you see on some other videos where, you can just pull your grill out just by grabbing it and pulling it, yanking it. Not in the US, for sure. It is not like that. So don't just try grabbing it, yanking it, and breaking your grill, because they're costly. They're money. So, yeah, of course, I'm still kicking around on my Sparco Trofeo wheels. Of course, they're dirty. Still have the rubber from last year. Granted, I'm gonna need new rubber this year. It's already pretty close to the wear bar, and I even did some brakes. So take it as you will with a grain of salt. Some people say that slotted and drilled rotors usually tend to crack. I don't auto course my car, and these are also ceramic brake pads too, by the way, that are on here, so they're actually less dusty. It's been a little while since I cleaned the wheels, but that's actually really just dust. The road I live on, there's a lot of farmers, so there's a lot of dirt on the road, so it's a lot of like dirt dust. So had them on there for probably about 10,000 miles so far. There's no cracking. Brake pads are wearing pretty good. They're not burning through them like people say that they're like cheese graters. Again, I don't autocross the car, so I got that going on for me. And believe it or not, I got all 4 rotors and sets of brake pads for less than $100, and it was shipped to my house. I don't understand, but when I do need brakes again, I'm totally buying them from the same people. They stop. I can't say that you feel any significant difference, in braking, stopping power. It feels just like stock. So, again, don't autocross. Don't beat on the brakes really that bad. So, that is going to be wearing really good, 10,000 miles, and they're still like 90% pad material. Of course, granted, I do drive about 80 miles a day when I do take the car out. I don't take it all the time. I got myself a beater truck that's over there that looks like crap, but that I use that during the winter, so that way it eats all the salt and not the Fiesta, to keep it salt and rust free. So I got those couple things that I did that haven't done any videos, anything whatsoever, that I guess I could have done, but I didn't. What else have I done to this car? Well, not a whole lot really after that. I plan on getting some new tires, like I said, because these will be burned out, especially after I get my tune done by Jason from Dizzy Tuning. He's going to be the one that's going to be, well, not going to be the one, he is the one that got me hooked up on a bass tune, and we're just getting some data logs together, so this way we can increase the power of the little Fiesta. So goal for now, before auxiliary power, 300 horsepower plus. I'll take it. And you think about that, that's an additional 50% more power than what the car came out with. Oh, and it makes cool noises now too. For people that like a little bit of turbo flutter, yeah, got a little bit of turbo flutter. People that want to hear their turbo, well, go catless downpipe if you can. But don't, you're probably going to want an aftermarket exhaust anyways, or have one in some cases, so. But that really wakes it up. You can definitely hear it spool. You can hear it sucking through the air filter. It's just a little bit of boring and a bigger turbine makes a huge difference and brings lots of smiles. Remember, the more smiles per gallon that you get out of these cars. So that's what's up. I'll probably clean the car probably in the next day or so. I've been working so much that I only get one day off a week basically, if I'm lucky, and I've been busy on the day off too, so. But yeah. So yeah, that's basically what's been going on with the car, what I've been doing to it recently. So, hey, if you like the video and stuff like that, like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff, and if you're looking for a tune, or looking for something a little bit more spiffy for your little hot rod or sports car, hatchback, hot hatchback. So check out Jason, Dizzy Tuning. He also does other vehicles, so give him a check out if you wanted to. Does a pretty good job. He's even got little things like Dizzy Pops, pop pop pop. So, anyways, guys, thanks for watching.